They are on. So the first Avatar has almost 3 billion.
Oh gosh, okay.
So
they got a lot.
Avatar: The Way of Water is currently on lifetime gross. It is at number 14.
Okay,
which is not bad.
Up there?
I don't know.
Wow. I guess it makes sense.
And then the next one, number 6, is Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Oh,
I didn't
and
see
the one you haven't seen, you little nut.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
We're back.
We are back from our hiatus, our break.
I hear a lot of notifications.
Dinging, dinging. Where's my do not disturb when I need it? I don't actually know if you can hear that. But we're back.
Yeah, we were on
the Christmas season.
Christmas vacation.
Yeah. It's over now, and now we're back in the saddle. The cold hard.
We got one more day before we're back to work.
All the holidays are
New Year's
over.
Day today, actually, when we're recording this. So.
Yes, and for you, it'll be the day that you're listening to this. Might be New Year's, might be whenever.
Yeah, it'll be the observed New Year's Day.
Right. But let me tell you, it's going downhill next year. No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
Wow.
We're gonna do okay, and that's that.
Yeah. It'll be a good year. Do
you have any New Year's resolutions? Maybe we should start there.
Well, let's see. I need to keep going to the gym because I haven't recently, and I'm like, all that Christmas or all the food over Christmas that I ate, I'm starting to gain some weight again. I'm like, oof, gotta
You've been
get back
fluctuating
on the
a lot. Remember when you were like studying intensely? You went like. Yeah.
I didn't eat at all.
I know. You almost died because you had nothing
I was so
in it.
skinny and it was bad.
You lost like 20 pounds or something?
140, I think, or 1.
And what's a healthy weight for you?
I think 150 is but I lost 10 pounds, which is a lot for.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah, I didn't eat anything. It was so bad.
Goodness gracious.
It was so stressful that last semester of school.
Right.
But now I'm not as stressed.
Right, which is a problem.
Super stressful, so it's like, hey,
yeah,
I can eat now.
But now the problem is there's too much, right? Yeah, so now we kind of hit the other end. Of it.
And oh man, over the past week, it's like I literally was on the couch pretty much 24/7. Not quite.
Right.
But I was inside.
Yeah.
Pretty much the whole week because. We were in Nebraska, as always. For every year we go. Michael's always like, so, Nebraska again?
How's Nebraska?
Yeah. We got relatives there. Normally, we would never go there otherwise.
It's just Nebraska. It's
there.
Corn and relatives.
Yeah. That's true. They don't even, the Carney where we go to, it doesn't, the movie theater is down. And it's been out, it's been down for 2 years.
That's tragic. They're done.
The roof blew off, 1 year, and they're like, okay, we're fixing it, and that was 2 years ago, and the theater is still not open. They have a nice theater there, but it's been down for 2 years.
That's insane.
And I'm like, what is going on?
Goodness gracious.
So they have a tiny mall theater. That's the only place you can watch movies, and it's terrible because it's always sold out, and they charge $15 per ticket. They know they're the only theater in town. So they're like, we're gonna charge.
They have monopoly
out the wazoo for this. So
that's unfortunate for you.
but yeah. So anyway, I was inside a lot. We didn't have. It snowed too, so we couldn't really get out too much. It was pretty icy. So yeah, I just played a ton of board games. Just played some video games and stuff. Yeah. Hung out inside, and that's why I'm gaining weight. So back to New Year's resolutions. Yeah, I need to. I need to pick it up. Keep going to the gym. Hopefully, it would be cool to go every day, but that's pretty challenging.
Sure,
because it takes. It's at least an hour out of your day for showering.
I know. Yeah,
getting enough of a workout in. They recommend 30 minutes for sure of cardio.
Sure,
and it's for me
per
that's
day?
even that's even hard to do because even when I do go to the gym, it's I do 15 minutes, and then because I want to lift weights and stuff too, and then I'm dang, okay, 30 minutes, and then it is time consuming. It's a hobby. The gym is you gotta set aside time for that.
That is crazy. Yeah, my goodness, that's bananas.
But that's a big one for me.
The gym.
Yup.
That's enough. That's hard to do.
It is.
That will be that you're going to have to focus a lot on that to really Get them gains.
What about you, Michael?
I need to make a change.
I need to hear this story.
So
my gosh.
I did a test with my wife. Did you hear about Sadie's thing?
Yes,
okay.
I would love to hear it.
So we did this thing called Viome, which is it's a company that basically measures all your levels for you.
Yep.
And it kind of tells you like what foods are good for you, what foods are bad for you. For instance, olives, I actually doesn't work well with my body.
Oh,
but mushrooms
how do they know that?
It's like your microbiome inside of you,
wild.
and it'll change too throughout like when you start adding different foods and stuff.
Okay.
And obviously, it's like cut out all the crap. You know,
Yep.
like there's like obviously fast food you shouldn't have, processed foods but like even down to like is certain leafy greens like which ones are good for you?
Oh,
you know they get
so there's
really
some
specific.
that don't really help.
Well, for your body, because every body has a different biome down there, apparently.
Yeah.
And so, but then and then they measure like your cholesterol and like all these things, right, to like measure your stuff. They measure saliva, blood, and stool, which that was an adventure getting that. That was.
So how'd you? Okay, yeah, blood and stool. I want to hear how you guys did this. Well, did you just do a little pinprick for blood? Okay. What was the stool? Oh wait, what? It didn't go well.
No.
Did you start like bleeding out?
I'm not like you. I can't just
Bro,
go.
You should have used my clicker thing. It's easier. Did you?
It
was
you,
like
a
use a
thing.
pin? Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I can't help
it was a clicker thing. I put it up to my thing, and all you have to do is just hit the button, and it goes. It's spring powered. All you have to do is hit the button.
It's kind of the anticipation.
I couldn't hit the button. I was like, oh!
It is really intense that first time. You're like, oh, this is gonna go right in my finger, and it's gonna hurt so bad.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna talk about Way of the Water. So just
we got movies. I saw 5 movies. Michael saw quite a few. I'm sure.
If you don't want to hear about my finger thing, you can skip ahead. Yeah. We're talking about Way of Water in there. Yeah. So there you
don't
go.
worry.
But I pricked my finger, but anyways, the blood. Yeah. So I had Sadie do it. So then she popped my.
That's
finger.
Even. If having another person do it is also scary because you're like, when are they gonna press it? It's like, crap!
It was bad. And apparently, I have really good
circulation,
clotting.
Oh,
so it was very hard to get the blood.
Oh, because that's good. Yeah,
I pricked it and it was just not coming out.
What?
So I had to do like a whole like windmill with your finger. To
try
to,
you had to really circulate.
Yeah, to try to fill up like a tiny thing of blood.
How much did you have to fill it out with?
I mean, it was actually a good amount. It was like that much.
Holy
like a vial.
Crap.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Squeezing all that from a little.
They gave you multiple pricks to do different fingers. Yeah. They need blood. Well, they're doing a whole thing.
They need different fingers too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that's intense.
It's long story short. We did all that, and my biological age is 36 years old.
Oh no.
And I'm not 36, guys. I'm 23.
He's not 36.
I need to make a change to reverse that so I can come back to my biological age.
Do they show you like all the info of how you get to that age?
Yeah, they have it all broken. It's on my thing, or maybe it's somewhere. But like they have it all down. Like, okay, you have really bad this, you have really bad that, you have great this. Like my cognitive is fine. There's like other like my cholesterol.
Oh, so was there like a memory test too that you guys did? Okay. I
think it just means like the juices.
Oh,
in your head.
everything. Everything's flowing.
I have no idea how they do it.
Wow.
Dude, it was a problem.
Oh no. That's
So, the new year.
Yep.
First week of this new year, I'm going to 3. I have 3 appointments.
Holy crap.
Scheduled. I'm getting a full blood panel. Like I want to get all the numbers.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the year, I'm gonna do a whole thing again to see where we're at.
This is good.
We're going
and you'll have to keep us updated here on the podcast.
Yeah, because for me, it's not necessarily about what I just want to get those numbers correct. So I have a feeling that's going to be cardio. Will be the main thing that we'll be doing.
Cardio helps everything. Yeah,
right. So here's the thing. I haven't worked out in a long time since I got married.
After you got married, Mike's
slowed down.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you guys have been like so busy. Like I've barely seen you except for the podcast we've been doing.
We've been flying around.
And
California
Christmas and stuff,
holidays.
Yeah,
but it has been a grind, and so I need to do a cardio routine. But here's the problem with the cardio routine is that it's really hard, like you're saying, to commit to what is my cardio thing gonna be?
An hour of like being at the gym or more. That's like you have to do that like per day.
Right.
I mean, that's the least probably.
Or do you just do like a sport?
Yeah.
Or something, you know?
Sports are interesting because with, there's snow outside now, so it's hard to get into
but then sports. Do you do a sport that's indoors, so it doesn't matter?
So there is, Corbin, or we had a friend saying we could join Frisbee, which I was tempted. Good. But that's only once a week, though. So you couldn't, like, that would only get you cardio for one day.
That's true. Wait, is it 30 minutes per day, or is it just 30 times 5?
I'm pretty sure it's per day. But I don't think you can like do like 5 hours.
Why not? Can you not?
I don't know, because it's like.
Is it that
consistency? I think it's per day because you have to burn off the carbs the calories you.
That's a bummer. Okay, ate that. So then I have that though. That's an option. We were also thinking about squash, which is like racquetball, which is another indoor thing.
Okay.
And my gym does have that. So okay, maybe that. So
wait, squash is that? It's like racquetball.
Basically like racquetball. It uses a different ball.
Something?
No, it uses a different ball.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know. We haven't played it,
get a lot of exercise.
I know, and your dad
plays he still plays like once or twice a week.
Yeah,
every week.
Well, and that will be something that
good.
I've thought about.
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's healthy, so
he's healthy. Yeah, so that's what I gotta do. I think I gotta do that. The hard part will be trying to find the right routine. Sadie's gonna do yoga, and she's 18. Biological.
Oh yeah, she doesn't have to do anything.
I mean, that's just disgusting. So I'm the shop that's got to get work done. So I gotta make some changes.
She's doing yoga though. I bet that burns a lot of calories.
Well, and I heard a thing too. Like, think about it this way: if you knew that you had to own your car for the rest of your life, would you not put a lot of work into it?
Oh yeah, that's true. You got to do it.
It's the kind of thing. You know, this is we have this for the rest of our bodies are the only thing we have that will last.
Only thing, yeah.
Right.
We can't let it go. We can't let.
Yeah, you put so much time into your phone. Why you got to put more time into
like we spend like at least what's the screen time? I mean, I spend like at least 5 hours a day.
Oh, dude, I spent like 12 hours the other day just playing Minecraft.
Oh, well. There's
but that was for a reason. That was a reason. But still, like, I don't know. Anyways, another thing I was thinking of was swimming, because that's also at our gym.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's really good. Here's the thing, though. If I were to do swimming, I would get a swimmer's earbuds. Because the problem with swimming for me is that you can't wear your earbuds.
Oh yeah, and that's really boring if you're.
Well, and then Sadie was giving me a hard time because she's like, "Well, you can't just be alone for your thoughts," and I'm like, "No," because
because she said you should be alone with your thoughts?
It's like a meditative kind of a thing, which is
fine.
Well,
it depends. Sometimes it's like hard to. Sometimes it's worse
because if you're dying,
you're overthinking.
Yeah, you're thinking about how your body is in so much pain.
Yeah.
Versus if you have a distraction.
Oh yeah, if you have a distraction,
you can just keep going for longer. So that was my thought process.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see what I do. Either way, though, I'm gonna have to spend some money on it. So I got to figure out which one I want.
So you have you still have your gym membership though? Okay, so you're good there with that. But yeah, like finding the time, like to do that too. Like at what point in the day do you go to the gym?
I know.
Like I've been thinking. So I go to the gym. Well, I was before Christmas and like last month. I was trying to do every weeknight. Like after work, because
I was thinking
have a
little
little gym at my work. So right after I finish work, I go to the gym there. But I need to change something because this is another New Year's resolution. Maybe I need to start work earlier because they kind of give me flexibility on like 8 or 9. You know, when do you want to start? I've started at 9 since I've been there the past 6 months or so, and then I get done at like 5. And then I work out for like another hour. So it's already like 6 by the time.
It's dark.
And I'm like, and it's dark out. And it's actually kind of depressing because I'm like, man, I've like been at work all day. And it's already 6. I get home at like 6:30 or 7. And it's like, oh man, there's not much of the night left to like do my own thing. Because the gym kind of takes over. Even though that's good to go to the gym, but I'm like, maybe I should get up really early. I need to get in the routine of maybe starting work early and going to the gym.
The big thing is find a routine. That's the big thing.
Yeah. And anyway, I don't know. And I also feel like, earlier is probably better for me at least.
You get started, you kind of
get because you're more energetic. And I feel like it would help me out at work if I went to the gym early before I started, because that kind of like activate, like I don't know, it helps you mentally too if you work out beforehand. The cardio gets the blood rushing, stuff. Because like it's sometimes tough when I get into work. I'm like, oh, I don't want to work, or it's like, you know, get that mental brain fog type stuff. So I feel like if I start earlier, that would help.
So I don't know. Way. Yeah, I'm definitely like an early bird kind of person. So it's same here. But anyway, we should get.
So
to movies.
Anyway, we talked about our New Year's resolutions.
Right. What are yours? Let us know in the comments. Or are we weenies for not having better?
Also, wait, before we move on, what did you have to? Did you have to poop in a cup? I'm sorry. I gotta hear what happened.
So,
like, how do you send that in?
It's basically they make you put like a tarp on the toilet seat.
Oh.
And then you sit down and
wait,
and you hear splat, splat. No. Oh. And then you get a spoon, they give you a little thing, and you take a spoon and then you put it in their thing and then send it off.
Imagine the person who has to open that up and they're like, oh well, this is
sitting in so
it's been there for a few days, just
stewing,
nasty.
Anyways,
I would not want to be that
Avatar.
person. Anyway, I just had to ask that question.
I'm all for it.
Just in case any of our listeners had the same.
Speaking of poo, of poo, let's talk about Avatar: Way of What? I just stirring the pot. Avatar: The Way of Water. Yeah. Let's get rolling on that.
Yes.
You saw it.
Yes, I did.
You said you weren't going to see it. You said you might.
Well, no, I
see
said I would see it if everyone else is going, and that's kind of what happened. Where my brother Ben was the one who set it up. He's like, we got to see this. And I'm like, okay.
You were like, nah.
And Ben didn't even finish the first one. So he started watching it.
What an idiot.
And he's like, this is kind of boring. And then he stopped. And I'm like, Ben, why would you want to see the second one?
Right. And fairly, you know, I understand that, you know.
Yep. But I do have some things to say about the second one.
Okay, what'd you think?
There's some things that I liked about it.
I did too. I will say, though, in my opinion,
the IMDb here. Oh gosh, that is pretty high.
Okay. So also, we're gonna bring some facts up too about this as well, because I think you got it. So obviously, this was gonna be a box office thing, right? Yep. Do you know where it is right now in the box office?
So last I heard didn't they reach $1 billion or something?
They reached $1 billion box office.
Weeks?
Yep.
That's worldwide though.
Well, we only talk worldwide when we talk box office. This is called gross.
Yeah.
Lifetime gross.
So,
everything.
I mean, that sounds really good. Are they on their way to beating the first one?
They are on. So the first Avatar has almost $3 billion.
Oh gosh. Okay. They got a lot.
Avatar: The Way of Water is currently on lifetime gross. It is at number 14.
Okay.
Which is not bad. Can you guess the top 5?
Oh,
do you think you can guess the top 5? I mean, you know the top 2. Maybe even the top 3.
Top 5? Well, I know there's a Harry Potter in there.
There's only 5 that have crossed $2 billion.
Titanic.
Right, yep. That's number 3.
One of the Harry Potters, I think, got up.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Crap.
Well, you know number 1. Go number 1.
Avatar.
Avatar. Yep. Number 2.
Is Titanic?
Nope.
Wait, what? Okay.
What's the other movie? You know this. The other movie that was racing for it. That beat it out and then didn't.
What, is Endgame up there?
Endgame.
Yes.
Endgame. That's number 2.
Okay.
And number 3, Titanic. 4.
I don't know about 4 and 5.
4 and 5 is Force Awakens and then Infinity War.
Oh, what? Force Awakens was up there?
I don't know.
I guess it makes sense.
And then the next one, number 6, is Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Oh.
I didn't see
the one you haven't seen, you little nut. Okay. Wow.
What did you think of Way of Water?
Yeah, so I don't know where to start. So I love, of course, I mean everyone says this, but I love the practical effects. The way they did the water effects, like a lot of that was they did that
in
with
water.
Editing. Well, and so they had pools, but
Yeah.
like the oceans and stuff.
Oh yeah,
that was like all edited and stuff, and like whatever software they were using for the waves and stuff. It looked amazing. And the scene, there were some scenes. Well, there was a lot of underwater scenes, but like the motion tracking underwater was incredible.
Right. Yeah.
Like I still don't know how you would do that. Like because the waves and the way water distorts. Like just the light and stuff that hits a person and stuff. Like how would they motion capture that? It's crazy.
I know they had to make new technology.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, I know. And so that's really cool how they did that.
Bananas.
And there were just some really beautiful scenes. Like, you know, of course, this movie was more about the world building than the plot.
Right.
And I went into it expecting that, but still, it's like they got to do more for the plot because it's not that great. And I don't know if we want to get into spoilers right away, but I don't know. It also like the water world was cool, but then it got a little too long.
Right.
I don't know if you felt the same way.
Oh, yeah.
I know some people out there just love the world building and love the setting, and they're like,
Sure.
I could watch, you know, hours and hours of this and it wouldn't matter if there's a plot or not. But
Sure.
like still it's a movie. I feel like you gotta have some like a really good storyline too to make it a 5-star for me. Like it has to have a good plot for me to rate it really high. And that's just me. I don't know. I thought the plot for this one was not that great because it was very predictable.
Yeah.
And especially with the villain that they used in this one, it's like, oh,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know if spoilers. We are going to get into spoilers.
That was my biggest. I won't do so spoiler per se, but my biggest gripe was that villain arc.
Yeah.
That villain to me, I think, was very cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And unoriginal.
And his motive was so dumb. I
dumb.
thought it was the dumb. Okay,
there was no
let's
motive.
Get into spoil. We should get into spoilers.
Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen the number 14 top grossing movie ever, don't get out of my.
Whoops!
Yours.
Hey, you got an extra hand in here. Okay.
If you haven't seen it, go see it. If you don't care about spoilers, okay. Anyways, you can skip ahead too if you want to. But Avatar: The Way of Water,
his motive, like
the villain was the guy in the other
the colonel guy
that died.
Yep, and they had his memories and stuff. They had that in a computer chip, of course.
Right.
And he comes back as an avatar, and like his only motive is to just kill Jake Sully.
I know.
That's the plot of the whole movie. He doesn't even really care about the other army, the people,
economic development.
They were saying,
nothing.
well, and they hinted at the very beginning of the movie. They hinted that there was gonna be they wanted to take over the forest again or something.
Yeah.
They're like, we need this, and then that wasn't even the plot. Which that plot also would have been kind of dumb because they used that in the first one. So either way, the plot wouldn't have been that great. But this one was just so weird how he just was so mad at Jake for killing him, I guess. But I feel like I don't know. It just doesn't make a good plot. It's like, oh, that's very just linear. It's like, okay, he's just mad. He's angry.
Well, and I also
he just hates Jake Sully and he wants to kill his family and all that. And he just goes after him the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole movie.
The fact that he is the same person really bugged me too. Because it's like, pick a new bad guy. This villain in the previous one, who was like a good villain for that one, right? Say what you will.
Yep.
But he died. Clearly died. Okay, close the book on him. Let's get a new baddie for this giant arc that we're gonna have in 4, 5, and 6, or 3, 4, and 5 at least. James Cameron's gonna have a bunch of these movies coming out.
Yeah, and that's another
What's going on, you know?
He's gonna, what's gonna happen in the third one? He's gonna be back, right? Or
right, because he didn't even die!
Yeah, so it's like they're dragging this out. I think he's gonna be the villain for at least he's gonna be the villain in the next one for sure.
I don't think so. I have a feeling, and I think that, and we actually thought it was gonna happen in this movie. I think what will happen over that 5-series arc is they're going to actually make Jake
Sully
what's his name? The bad guy. They're gonna make the bad guy
Colonel Miles
Miles. They're gonna make Miles. I think they're gonna make Miles a good guy. I think they're gonna make Miles a good guy in the next movie or the movie after, and then make the economic, people that are like killing whales. That's gonna be the problem.
Okay.
So,
yeah, it's just like what, like, and I know so. James Cameron, he filmed a lot of the third one as he was filming this one. Because he was like, I don't want the actors to get too old, and then we'll have to, switch it up and stuff. So he was like, I'll just film a lot of it at the same time. So the third one, I think, has everything filmed.
Yeah, they're all done.
But did you hear that so he has like 5 or 6 hours of footage. And he wants the editors he wants the special effects team to make the special effects for that full 5 or 6 hours. Like for the first cut, for the first edit thing. He's like, do it all. And that's like a ton of work. Like, wouldn't you edit it down first and then like you add the special
That's
effects?
wild.
But like he's a
make
nut.
a 7-hour movie.
To be honest, James Cameron, like, I don't know.
Nut.
A lot of what he's been saying lately is just, in my eyes, it seems really prideful. And he's like, oh, this will, of course, be at the top. This movie is the best movie of all time. Like, you're going to see this movie 3 or 4 times, which, sorry, James, I have only seen it once.
Snap. Are you going to see it again?
Michael, how many times have you seen it?
1.
Yeah. I am
ask
not
me if I'm going to ask me if
Are you
going
to see it again? No. See, James, you got us wrong. You don't know the audience.
I am watching a movie tomorrow, though. And
better not be Avatar.
No.
Okay.
You know what it is?
What?
Violent Night.
Oh! With your dad?
Yeah.
He hasn't seen it yet?
No.
Oh, this is going to be great.
To really bad,
so. You got to let me know.
Because at the end of the day, we just want to have fun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Avatar's a good movie. It's a good thing to watch. You should watch it, but watch it once.
I would say one-time watch. It's really long. Yeah, it's just like, okay, it was, the best thing about the movie was that they introduced, like, the water world. Like, that's the only thing that really kept my interest, because the plot sure didn't. So I'm like, okay, this new, like, setting is pretty cool. Well, what are they going to do for the third one? Are they going to, like, introduce another biome or something, or a new environment? Like, that's the only way I think they could keep the audience in.
Well, they could do fire.
Yeah, that's true.
They could just do all the elements and try to be more like the Avatar, the Airbender.
Yeah,
because they already did water and they kind of did air because now they need fire and earth.
Oh, or like they could do like an air city or just like a sky city or something too.
Yeah, or like a magma fire people.
Yeah.
Then they're just really leaning into the real Avatar that people like.
Yeah, exactly.
The Avatar, the blue people. Notice how it's never Avatar. Like, if you say Avatar, you think Avatar the Last Airbender.
Yeah.
You don't think Avatar the Blue, until someone prefaces, like, oh, Avatar the Blue people.
Yeah.
Everyone has to say that. Avatar the Blue people.
Yeah, because more people know the animated show.
Yeah, because bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's true.
It's bad.
Oh, man.
It's a bad show.
Oh, hot takes.
And you know what? You could probably watch the entire series of Avatar quicker than you could watch those 2 movies back to back.
Almost, but
maybe not quite. But anyways,
like,
how's your top 10 going?
Pretty good. One thing I wanted to mention.
Yeah.
About Avatar, which I'm sure you saw too. The Spider Kid. We can't.
The worst actor.
Move on from this until we talk about Spider.
The worst actor I've ever seen.
Terrible actor. Like, he kept saying bro all the time, and it's like it didn't fit like the setting. I don't know. It was just weird. And then, like, his motives were so weird. Like, he was on the Avatar's side, but then when he hung out with the Colonel, like, he started, like, kind of enjoying... Remember when they were flying around, and he was, like, teaching the Colonel how to fly on...
Yeah.
And like, he was actually enjoying it. He's like, oh, yeah, this is great.
I know.
And then once the Colonel starts, like, burning the I don't know, the little huts and stuff, the water people's...
so dumb. I mean, it was so shockingly bad. I wanted to know who his family was, because there's no way he got that role.
Yeah, how the heck did he get that?
Because he was a good actor.
Because, like, and just the way he would act was so weird. He was like, he could have Well, okay, yeah, he couldn't run away, I guess, because he had that tracker on him. But it was just weird how he would act. He would, like, almost be on the Colonel's side, and then he'd switch and be like, now you're hurting people, or now you're burning their huts or whatever. Now I'm mad at you, but I'm just going to run and try to run away. And, like, I don't know. He was just not convincing. And it was just
bad.
Overall, very cheesy. He didn't need to be there. Like, what was his... I mean, I guess for the ending, he was there for the ending, I guess.
No, dude, he was horrible. It was just a horrible thing. Yeah. It was horrible. I was trying to look up just now what the family was like.
Oh, yeah.
There was nothing.
There's ties?
Nothing going on.
What? Oh.
Nothing that I could see, but I'm sure he had some.
Oh, he's been in a lot... Oh. Wait, was he in the original Avatar? What is this? I don't know.
There's no way. There's no way he was in the original.
Oh, crap. He's in Avatar 3, of course.
Dude, of course. I hope he dies.
Avatar 4. They've already put him...
I hope they kill off a couple more of those kids and a couple more... definitely that spider. Because, I mean, like, just the acting was so bad it took you out of it.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Yeah. How... He was in Endgame?
Dude. Bro. No. You know, like, no...
Sad. But... Yeah, I don't know. That really took me out of the...
Yeah, I'm right there with you. It's a horrible time. But how's your top 10 going?
Like, good? Well, not
there were some flagship movies.
Why did I say good?
There were some flagship movies this year that ended up flopping.
Oh, yeah.
That are taking away from our top 10.
Some people still love it. So, like, Avatar, I did give 3.5 out of 5. But that's not going to be on my top 10.
Right. But, so like, I was expecting... There was a few that I was like, okay, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Glass Onion.
Yes.
Death on the Nile.
Yes.
Like, all these big ones, like...
And,
Thor.
Banshees of Inisherin.
Nope.
Banshees. Also, what was the other one that we just watched?
Glass Onion.
Glass Onion. Oh, The Menu. I was really...
I know.
Expecting that to be better. And
I only have 5 movies that are above a 3.5.
I only have 5 movies that I can really put on my list.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I'll check it right now. But it's pretty rough. I thought this year would be better.
Do we need to convert?
Bro, we're
to
just going against the grain though, because everyone, like, so many people love Glass Onion. And I'm like, where is this coming from? I was looking at the reviews. It's still really highly rated. Like, I've been watching some top 10 videos and stuff, and like a lot of the movie critics put it on their top 10. I'm like,
that's crazy.
What did we watch a different movie? Like, what is going on?
I don't know.
Same with some of the others that we saw, like Banshees. I understand why people would put that on their top 10, but it's just too depressing for me. I don't want to put like a movie that I didn't enjoy watching on my top 10. Like, sure, the acting was incredible, but like, I did not enjoy it. So that's another one that I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. It's like a 8.2 or whatever on IMDb. This will be fun. And then it's like, oh,
no dice.
This is super depressing. Same with The Menu. That was like, I was like, oh, okay. How it ended and stuff. I'm like, okay. Okay, pretty depressing.
Didn't keep you
Lots
there.
of suicide. I don't really like this. So,
I know. There's a lot of movies that we just are not for. And I mean, this is a bleak outcome. What are the movies that we want to be able to watch? I mean,
so
apparently
we got our
next
list.
week is going to be our top 10.
Yes, that's our next week. We're going to do our top 10.
But here's the thing,
guys.
Maybe have
a worst movie
we
of
are
2022.
Flying into that with, like, the train is flying in and it's not even on rails. Like, we're off the rail. We're flying off because we have nothing. Like, we're like, all right, next week. And we're like, what movies are we going to...
So we do have a list going.
We need a saving grace. Well, there's no way we can watch all these movies on the list.
But we got to pick and choose. But there's an A24 one called After Sun, which is really highly rated. Babylon we probably will not see.
The Whale. The
Whale. Yep, that's a huge one.
Another problem too is just finding the time.
That's on like everybody's top 10 list.
I know. I do want to watch that.
It looks really fun.
It
does.
I
want to see that.
I like that movie. If there's a movie that makes it seems like a funny, fun time, like, I'm down.
Yep. Ben put 2 on here recently: The Quiet Girl and Decision to Leave. I don't know what those are. We'll see. 13 Lives is supposed to be a really good movie. let's see what else. Pinocchio, that I haven't seen that yet.
Yep. All Quiet on the Western
Front. Empire of Light.
There's a good amount of movies that we should be watching.
Yep.
Should we just split it up?
We should.
Or what should we do?
Tomorrow, if everyone's available, we could like watch one together, like the best one on the list or the one I think.
Which one do you want to do?
Oh man, that's a tough question. Oh man. Well, The Whale is supposed to be.
Let's
really
do it.
Good.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
But like then after that, we should kind of split it up and see if we can divide and conquer in that way.
I have a question for you for Would You Rather?
Oh, okay.
New Year's edition.
Ooh.
Would you rather make a resolution to give up all of your sweets, so you can't have any sweets? Okay. Anything, no sugar, nothing sweet. Ooh. That's one.
Oh boy.
Or you have to give up showering and baths.
Oh my gosh, this is too easy, bro. I would give up sweets. No questions
But
asked.
Could you?
Yeah, because I recently, I don't know, sweets aren't doing it for me.
All right. Would you rather have to make
I'm more the salty kind. I like salty foods.
Ew.
What?
That's a weird way you said that.
Like chips and stuff.
Would you rather...
Like... What?
Would you rather have to make 100 New Year's resolutions?
Oh!
Or would you rather eat 100 meatballs?
What? Oh. Both would be very time consuming. And one you'd feel very sick after.
Right, but I mean, you'd be sick the whole year with all those resolutions.
Ooh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't say I have to complete them.
That's a good point.
I would go with the New Year's resolutions because I could do tiny ones like shower every morning, like get out of bed.
Mini goals. I like it.
Get out
they
of
say
bed.
that's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's
true.
That's
the way
true.
To do it. Would you rather live in Times Square for a year in one of those crystal? Have you seen those people do it?
I've never been to Times Square. But...
You know where it is. It's in New York City. So it's
very busy.
But sometimes people will do stunts where they stay and there's you can set up a box.
What?
In the middle of Times Square, like a glass box, and you have to stay there for X amount of time. Streamers have done it. People have, oh
my gosh.
So you have to stay there for a year.
So they're pretending to be homeless. Is that
No. They're in a box, with their stuff.
And they're just a box? Like what?
Like a clear crystal. Let me show you.
Interesting.
I think someone did it at one point where it's they're chilling there.
Should we pull it up?
I can look it up quick. Okay. But would you rather do that, or would you rather stay on the International Space Station?
For how long? Wait, did you say
a year?
A year for either of those. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't know. The space station would be sweet. That's like a one-in-a-lifetime experience.
Yeah.
Just 1 year, that's not super long. I mean, you'd have so many stories.
Mm-hmm.
Come back home.
Mm-hmm.
Friends and family and be like, hey, I was out in space for a year.
So
who knows what
this is what Ludwig did. I don't think it was on Times Square, but he basically had a 12 by 12 glass box that he had his stuff in.
Gosh.
And people could go and watch him while he was doing it. He did that for 30 days, I think.
30 days?
Something
That's
like that.
wild.
Maybe not. I don't know. I didn't follow it too closely.
Okay. So he would what would he do in the box? Game and
play
stuff?
Games.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Stream. He would be streaming, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
And just doing weird stuff.
He couldn't get out of the box?
No.
Dang, that sounds like torture.
Well,
I think I would take space.
But then you're also stuck in space the whole time, too,
Yeah, but, that'd be so much fun.
That's true. It would be, like you were saying, it is a once-in-a-lifetime
experience. I mean...
opportunity.
Yeah, I think I would pick that.
Hmm.
So, what about you?
I'd probably do International Space Station, too. I think it'd be fun if I could bring all my stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, again, once-in-a-lifetime.
Play Minecraft in space.
From space. Poning noobs on Bed Wars.
Be like, hey guys,
I'm from space, you
right
nerd.
Now.
Loser, I'm right by the satellite. I have the best connection.
I love that.
Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Would you rather have to eat 100 chocolate bars on New Year's Day or never eat chocolate for the year?
I would say never eat chocolate. I'm not.
I think you're saying that right now because we're starting off the new year and we're starting off with our resolutions.
Yeah,
so you're like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Like, you're ready. You're not going to give in and just eat the chocolate. Right.
No sweets for me.
You're
no
holding
chocolate
fast.
For me.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that. Okay.
But I can't give up salty foods.
Okay. Would you rather make a resolution to give up meat for the new year or give up drinking anything other than water?
Ooh.
And that includes coffee.
Oh, I don't like this one. I have to have my coffee. I've become an addict. Remember when I used to not drink coffee? I know. But now I can't go.
You've been converted.
You did that to me. You've done this to me.
I converted you.
Let's see. So no meat.
No meat.
No meat.
That is correct.
Like
no meat.
Any meat? Like that's. Oh my gosh. This is tough. I mean, I couldn't go to Chick-fil-A anymore.
That's the biggest thing you're worried about.
Okay. I'll give up meat because I gotta have my coffee.
Good man. Good man.
Because like, how am I gonna survive?
I'm in the resolution mood too. I'm gonna give up meat as well.
Dude, I love how all these are related.
I'm not even kidding. Yesterday, I bought mushrooms at the store. I don't go for mushrooms, dude.
Bro, I know.
But it's my superfood. Okay. Meaning it's like, this is super good for me.
Bro,
Papa pull the trigger.
You don't really like mushrooms, dude.
Nah.
You're going to have to like just start
I gotta get used
them
to
until you like it.
I know.
Until you enjoy them.
We've started eating healthier now.
Nice. Oh, are you doing the HelloFresh?
Yeah.
Nice.
But now we're picking the HelloFresh based off our food, so
and
it's
they all have mushrooms.
Yeah, so we're doing that. And I had for lunch, I had like a mushroom artichoke salad. Let me tell you, dude, too, when you start eating healthy,
are you already
farts
feeling the
are crazy.
I was not expecting
They're
that.
bananas. Like,
What?
they're crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's because your biome's like, we gotta rearrange.
Yeah, your stomach's like, what's going
Anyways,
on
so I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't seen any other movie besides Avatar this entire year.
You gotta be joking. Are you
think
serious?
I'm joking. No.
Oh crap!
I texted Sadie beforehand. I was like, "Wait, what movies did we see? Did we see any?" And she was like, "No."
Did you finish any shows, or what did you?
No, we watched Christmas movies. If that counts.
I mean, I saw a Christmas movie too.
I mean, but we've seen all these movies before.
Sure, yeah.
So
we shouldn't get.
We watched. So Sadie had never seen Home Alone, so we watched Home Alone 1 and 2.
Did she like it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Home Alone 1 and 2, The Grinch.
Okay.
A couple of Klaus we watched again,
which
you I heard watch.
Yes.
So you want to talk about that a bit?
So yeah. So yeah, I watched Klaus for the first time. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
I like it, dude.
Great movie,
isn't it?
Great Christmas movie, but seriously, like the message behind it is so good. Like it's a beautiful movie, and the animation is top notch, and it's like. It's kind of got that old animation feel to
I
it.
know.
Like the classics. It's like, this is a classic.
It's beautiful.
It feels like this could have come out like early 2000s too. It's like it's awesome how you can watch this like any year, like in 2050 when we get there, or like it's just like crazy. It's very, very good. Yeah, I gave it a 4.5. I would just recommend seeing it.
Yeah,
I don't want to get too much into the plot.
It's a Christmas movie called Klaus. It's on Netflix. It's a beautiful movie. I agree with you. Beautiful is such a good word too. The ending is just
it's so good. My parents loved it. My mom loved it.
I told you.
Normally she's not super into like Santa movies and stuff. But they did this in a way where it's like there's more behind it. It's not like,
there's meaning
magic
it.
Santa.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, there was so
meaning.
much meaning and emotion behind the whole movie. So I love it. It's so good.
I think it got nominated for an Academy, too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was, I think it was on the list.
What else
Sadly,
did you see?
It didn't win, but... did you vote for that in the?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember. That's why I remember because I was like, I gotta go with my heart.
You went with the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I'm sure Pixar won, right?
Yeah. A dumb one, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, also, let's see, what else did I see?
Oh, I did watch something new. It was a miniseries. Okay, but you keep going. Okay. I'm sorry, I just
remembered. I rewatched See How They Run with the relatives. They loved it. Fun movie. Overall, a really fun time. Okay, I saw Tropic Thunder.
Let's go.
Bro, I don't know, like, oh, man. Warning, before watching this movie, make sure like it's got a lot of language, some inappropriate stuff,
and it's amazing. This is a cult classic.
I would say, yeah, it's really funny in parts, but then sometimes it just goes overboard. Like when Tom Cruise, like what the crap?
I know.
Like
this is when comedies were comedies.
He was totally different.
I know.
Like nowadays his role is the same in like every movie. In Tropic Thunder, he's like this wild dude. He like does these weird dances.
Yeah, I know.
Like the ending, that was all improv.
It was beautiful.
Like, but then he also like just throws out F-bombs every second. So that kind of got on my nerves a little bit. But like, it's crazy. This is such a wild movie.
I think a lot of people did different roles. Robert Downey Jr. had an interesting role too. Guys, Tropic Thunder, you have to like this movie a little bit because here's the thing. This movie is so ballsy. And no one's gotten in trouble for this movie.
I'm surprised.
Robert Downey Jr. didn't not get in trouble for anything. He's not apologized for anything. He's like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
like, it was beautiful.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's a cult classic.
And Ben Stiller directed it.
You could not make this movie today, by the way.
Oh no. I don't
what did you rate it?
Well, okay, so I give 3.5.
Okay. That's fine. I give it 4.
Some of the jokes didn't really work for me because it was really crude in some parts, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't. I mean,
did you watch it with your family?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's good.
We did not. I did not. Yeah. But Ben and Caleb saw it. Ben thought it was over the top in quite a few areas, and he's like, but he said it was okay and stuff. So
okay.
But Caleb enjoyed it, I think too. But like, there's some parts in there that are hilarious. Like when the director, spoilers, steps on the landmine at the very beginning, he blows up, and they're all like there, and they're like, oh wait, that was totally a stunt. Ben Stiller, I think it was, he grabs the guy's head that had blown off, and he's like, look, this is fake, and then he licks the. He like puts something from the head in his mouth, and like he's like, look, this is fake blood. She's like, oh wait, this is really nasty. He's like, wait a second. That was like one of the funniest scenes.
Oh yeah,
it was out there and disgusting. But
I haven't seen it in so long.
The whole plot is wild. Yeah, these actors being thrown in the wild basically, and they think it's a movie set, but it's not.
Right,
which is a good plot. I mean, it's a really fun plot.
Yeah, it's definitely like it's a intense movie. It's like there's a lot going on, so it's not for the faint of heart. But I think for people that enjoy, if you like Violent Night, you'll love that movie.
Oh, exactly.
Let's put that.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Okay. Anything else that you watched?
Let's see. I did watch one more, and you're not gonna like it.
What did you watch?
I watched Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Guess what this is rated on IMDb? Throw out a guess before I pull it up here.
I'm gonna guess it's like 7.9.
7.8.
Okay.
You were very close.
All right.
Very close. So this movie.
Don't try to defend it. By the way, I saw that. Don't try to be like, the reason why.
Did you watch this?
No.
Oh, okay. The animation is really cool. It's kind of like.
Dude, you haven't even seen the other Puss in Boots.
Oh yeah, I have.
You've seen all of them?
There's only 2, but yes, I've seen the.
Never mind then. All right, I stand.
I haven't seen Shrek though, which is a big problem.
Oh my gosh!
This is based off of he comes from Shrek, so. So anyway, like,
guys,
I saw this
can you
movie.
like? Can you comment F in the chat because Isaac. Literally, like,
I love all the hate.
He didn't have a childhood. The man didn't watch Shrek as a kid.
I know.
He watches this movie.
Blame my mother. We can watch like a lot.
Blame my mother. Oh my goodness.
But this movie overall was fun. I mean, I think it should be a little lower than 7.8. It did have a really good message that you don't see in a lot of animated movies. I mean, this is 10 times better than any like Minions movie or anything like that. So
right.
This is at the top. This is almost up to par with like a Pixar movie. So this is DreamWorks, but it's like right at the edge where this is like.
This is the only franchise DreamWorks has left. That's the problem.
Wait,
DreamWorks has like
they're probably gonna come out with another Shrek movie. Who knows?
Well, right. That's what I mean. This is the only thing they have.
That's true. Yeah. But I would say, the message is good. It's fun overall. And also Florence Pugh voice acts in this movie. Now you know why I watched.
Why you watched it?
To be honest, no. I actually had no idea she was voice acting.
Shut up!
I'm serious. But like immediately,
Isaac follows Florence.
The first word
follows her main Instagram account. He follows her ghost account. He follows all of the accounts.
But like the
I have
first
tears
word
in my eyes.
She said, like, I immediately recognized it was her. I was like, literally,
at first ear, you were like, oh
yeah. But anyway, so that was fun. It was fun.
That's good.
But
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Is this going to be on your top 10?
I will not disclose
it
that.
Totally is going to be on his top 10.
It depends on if I can find 5 other movies.
Yeah, to be fair, if there's not that many movies out, I mean, we're taking what we can get.
We thought so many movies would be good this year, and they just didn't hit the mark.
I know. There were so many that just we thought they had it, and they didn't.
Yeah.
I did watch a miniseries.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So the miniseries I watched was the Santa Clauses on Disney Plus. Now, did you ever watch? Now, I know you had a child.
I saw Santa Claus.
You saw Santa Claus.
Not any of the sequels.
Okay, which is fine.
Yeah. I've heard
the original is the Santa Claus. Okay.
Okay.
And then the sequel is the Santa Claus 2, where he has to find a wife. And then.
Why'd you watch that?
Dude, the Santa Clauses. Let me tell you about this.
This is a show or a movie?
This is a miniseries.
Oh my god.
7 things to this miniseries. Let me tell you. We were astonished that Disney was okay with this going out. We were astonished because there were so many political jokes. Because Tim Allen is by no means quiet about what political side of the thing.
He threw that like
so many jokes.
Reasons?
Yeah,
really?
We were astonished.
What?
Like he was,
what kind of jokes? Like they couldn't have been that crazy.
Like, I mean, like, definitely, like, it was like a satire on our culture.
Okay.
Where it was like the elves were like, because he was thinking about retiring. This Santa guy is thinking about retiring. He's been Santa for so long. And then they were like, he was like looking at the list, and they're like, well, you can't actually call them naughty anymore. They're just misunderstood. And then so-and-so has ADHD, and Santa was like, none of that. Like, he was like, and so it was from his, so I was like, wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So
interesting.
It's definitely if you have
that's a little edgy right there.
We want to show it to our dad, who's like this like old crotchety,
he's
thinking about
political,
wanting to retire. Like they would love this.
Okay.
So we were shocked.
The episodes are rated pretty low. Is it because it gets too political?
I just think it's not that great of a show. I mean, it's a Christmas movie for sure. For first off, and Christmas movies normally don't do that well.
Wait, how long are these episodes? Because like, how are there?
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Okay.
We watched it all in a night.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I didn't even know this was I didn't know this was coming out.
Yeah. No, we watched that Christmas style because why not, you know?
Okay. Yeah. All right. So what would you rate this? Like the series?
It's not on a Letterboxd, which made me sad. Yeah. So I don't know what I would rate it. Without Letterboxd, I'm lost. I'd probably rate it like a 3.5 though. I wasn't really paying attention.
6.3 on IMDb.
I really wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna be honest.
To the whole show.
I was listening into the jokes, but like
were you like playing Minecraft?
No, I was building all my Legos that I got for Christmas.
We're gonna have to talk about that offline here. Once we get our Lego podcast, we can talk about it all the time. Yes,
I got I got the Pyramid of Giza. And then I got another one.
Which one?
I have a story about that too. We'll talk about that. Okay. But anyways, we should get to Song of the Week.
Oh, we're already there.
Yeah, we're there.
Also, one of these days when Ben's here, we got to talk about Dark because Ben and I finished the whole show.
Finally.
Yes, but oh my goodness, we have a lot to say. But it's one of my favorite TV shows of all time.
That's good. It's
just leaving it at that. Hint to our review.
I really like it.
It is so good. But wait, you didn't finish the 3rd season, did you?
No.
Bro, it gets so much better. Like it's.
Well, I thought it was good before.
I know, right? Too. But it keeps like every episode.
No, I know. I've heard great things.
Holy
I know.
But yeah. Anyway, that's a little hint at one of the future episodes. We'll be talking about that.
I like
for
it.
Sure.
Where has Ben?
He's probably watching the Vikings game or something.
Or he's frothing.
He actually is.
While watching the Vikings.
In the snow. He's disc golfing. Like, that's intense.
Did you hear about that, though? The Vikings had the biggest comeback ever.
Oh, yeah, and I missed all of them. Like, it's so weird. I didn't even watch the games. Like, I should have been watching.
We were in California, and my dad and I were there at my sister's grad show, and we went to get lunch. We sat down, the Vikings game was on. We're like, wow, the Vikings game was on.
I bet your dad was like, oh, I gotta stay here.
He had no idea. Well, no, we literally got there at 2 minutes left on the clock.
Holy crap!
So we're like, oh wow, it's tied. Wow, cool. And then we just watched it. We didn't realize that beforehand, the Vikings were down like 33-0.
Oh yeah.
And then so we had just gotten there when they caught up.
Like, I think he stopped watching at one point, and then once he heard they started catching up, like,
we have a friend that left the game. What? They were there and they left at halftime.
Ooh. Okay, a bandwagon fan?
No. Oh, dude, you always leave at halftime if you're getting slaughtered.
Yeah, I mean, 30, 35 points, 33 points.
Well, right. I mean, what are you going to do? Like, so, and they didn't want to get in traffic. They're like, this is a blowout.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They're doing well, and, like, today's game is Green Bay against them. So
that's cool. That's how much we know about football.
Wow, why are we... This is the first time I think we've ever talked about sports on
Well, let me tell you, we ain't having a sports podcast, that's for sure.
We're not.
We don't know jack
We can branch off
squawk.
into Legos. We're not branching off into sports.
Yeah, for sure. So, speaking of music, what's your song of the week?
Okay, my song of the week is called Tossing and Turning by Arlie.
Okay. So, I think I know this one. Let's pop it up.
Oh,
Tossing
really?
and Turning by Arlie.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going to pull it up on YouTube here. I can't show it because we'll get copyright strikes.
So many copyright strikes.
Let's see. Let's see if the audio. Oh, yeah. I didn't play this one, right?
I don't remember it.
Okay. This is definitely my vibe.
This is so you.
It's definitely my vibe. Yeah.
Oh, that was beautiful, dude. I love that.
Also, I've been listening to a ton of Aurora. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like you got me back into it, and like she's incredible. I downloaded like so many of her songs.
She was so my top album that I listened to that year. The recap.
The recap.
She
was my top album. Doing that now.
I do too. They needed to. They needed to keep up. People love posting that, and if you don't have it, you are get behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, mine is called "Cut Deep" by Matt Mason. It's on my thing.
Ooh.
And I don't remember what it sounds like.
Official lyrics.
So let's hope it's not too wild.
Ooh.
I hope there is.
Cut deep and I'm still
angsty. Oh.
Is it showing the screen or is it showing you?
No.
Okay.
Cut deep and I'm still alive. I talk my shit to the day I die. Baby, I live.
Have you heard this song?
No. This is great. Whoa. Oh, this is the vibe.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Matt Mason,
great.
Cut Deep.
Good song.
Got some
choice.
emotion.
I like
Emotion to it, you know what I'm saying, dude?
That's a good song. Gotta download
Yes,
that one now. Sweet.
Yep. That's all we got.
Fun times. Cool.
All right, guys.
Really cool.
Kids.
We'll see you next week.
Take it easy. Stay breezy.
Be ready for our top 10 episode coming next week.
We'll see.
Whether we're ready for it or not. We gotta get that top 10 list in there.
We do. All right.
And also we'll probably have like a worst movie of 2022.
Well, some bonus
and
movies.
then also most anticipated films. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Will Ben be here for that?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
he better be. Yeah, I told him. I was like, you gotta
strong arm him into that. Yeah.
We'll have Ben, and who knows if Sadie wants to join in too.
Maybe right now she's doing the D&D. So
we'll
see.
Yes. Sounds
all right.
good. Okay.
Take
we'll
it
see
easy
you next week.